Everybody in this world wants to be successful, and that's facts. But not very many people are willing to, one, sacrifice sleep, and two, put in the work that it takes to become successful. Everybody has the ability to be a legend because legends are ordinary people with extraordinary determination. You have to be consistent and you have to sacrifice. You have to be self disciplined because you will never always be motivated. And that's where the self discipline comes in. That's where sacrifice comes in. Ask yourself, how bad do I want to be successful? Do you want it like as bad as you want to breathe? Then do whatever it takes. You know what I mean? Like, there is nothing in this world that is good that comes free or comes easy. You want what comes easy? Then do what everybody else is doing and work for somebody else. Work for somebody else's dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. And it should make sense to you. We all have a purpose, but our purpose is never going to come out unless we work for it. I was reading a book by Eric Thomas, and he gave an analogy of a genie in a bottle. There was a guy that saw the golden lamp in the ocean or on the beach, and he went and picked it up and seen it and rubbed it. And the metaphor behind that is the genie was inside that lamp, and it just needed to be pushed out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you have to do with your purpose and your goals and your dreams and your aspirations. It is already inside you. You just have to unleash it. You have to unlock that beast mode. And how you unlock that beast mode is you grind 120% every single day. You got to sacrifice sleep. You got to sacrifice free time. You got to sacrifice your guilty pleasures. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the best legends, all the people like Gandhi, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Martin Luther King Jr., they did not waste their time with drinking or smoking or playing video games or hanging out with friends. They did whatever it took to achieve their dreams. Like, you need to write down what your dreams are, and then you have to write down necessary steps in order to do that and follow through. Nike says just do it, and that's what you have to do because you will never always be motivated, and that's a simple fact. And that's when you have to grind. You have to want it. Like, and when you get knocked down, lick your wounds and keep going, right? And if you keep being consistent, you will see growth, and there will be points in your journey where you hit a plateau, and that's where consistency also comes into play. You have to fight through every single thing, every single obstacle. Nothing and nobody can break you without your permission, or can make or break you without your permission. And it's easy to fall into self-doubt and to fear, but you just have to fight through it. Like, fight. Sylvester Stallone said, it's not about how big you are or how hard you can hit. It only matters how many times you can get hit and get back up. You have to get back up and fight. There is no, what if I can? Because limitations is a mindset. Okay, there's physical limitations, but there are no such thing as mental limitations unless you choose to do so. The sky is not the limit. The stars are not the limit. There is no limitation to your mind. And as long as you put your mind to something and you put in the work in order to achieve whatever you want to achieve, you're going to do it. Period. Like, I know I always say this, but I was told I would never walk or talk. But guess what? I did it. I went through so much pain and agony, but I never quit. You know what I mean? Like, you need to not quit. What's the worst that's going to happen if you quit? What? You're going to fail, okay? It's better to fail and learn from your failures than to remain the same for the rest of your life, because nobody wants to remain the same. We are, like, the world around us is in a constant state of change. Therefore, so should we adapt and evolve. Like, you need to grow. You need to push yourself and push yourself and push yourself. Like in the gym, how do you get stronger? By pushing yourself. Your muscles go through so much trauma that they get bigger and they get stronger. And you might not see the lesson behind every turmoil or obstacle in your life, but in the grand scheme of things, when you take a step back and you look back at the past obstacles and past hurts, you can see how you grew. You just have to be willing to fight and grind. And you need to eat, sleep, grind. Whatever it is that your dream or your purpose is, you need to eat, sleep, and grind. You need to focus on nothing but that. Like, yes, you need to have a job. You need to do this, that, and the third. You know, you need to support yourself. But on the downtime that you have, grind. Focus on that. Don't do anything that is not going to benefit you, period. Like, before you do anything, ask yourself, is this going to benefit my goals? Is this going to benefit my dreams or my aspirations? If the answer is no, don't do it, period. Like, it's important to have self-care and to have some leisure time, but limit that leisure time to like an hour a day, period. And sometimes you do need to take a rest, but that's like once a week. You know what I mean? Like, you need to do whatever it takes. You need to become unbreakable. You need to unlock that beast mode inside of you. Each and every one of us has it. It's just waiting to be unlocked. But it's not going to become, like, you're not going to unlock that savage mode, that beast mode in you if you do not proceed. You cannot progress unless you proceed. You cannot grow without growing pains. And yes, it sucks. Life sucks. Get over it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be insensitive, but that's just how it is. I'm just keeping it real. I'm a realist. I'm not here to sugarcoat things. I'm here to help you help yourself. And I'm not here to rescue anybody. I'm not going to. But if you are willing to work and grind and give it all you have, if you are willing to shed unlimited blood, sweat, and tears, then I will be here for you every step of the way. You just need to grind, grind, grind. For instance, I want to be the greatest motivational speaker in the world. And I'm going to just give you a rundown of my routine. When I wake up every morning, I start by saying what I'm grateful for. I'm not a Christian, but I believe in the universe, the power of the universe. I thank the universe for my sobriety, for the epiphany that I had, for getting me out of the wreckage that I was in, because I was destroying my life. And those are examples. And then I get up, and if I'm struggling to get up, there's a trick that you can use to trick your brain. It actually reverses the brain waves, and you count backwards, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you get up, right? And then I'll get up, I'll brush my teeth, and then I will do something that I like to call protecting my peace. And I read, I listen to motivational speeches, and then I'll do calisthenics. And it doesn't have to be that for you. Whatever helps you get closer to your goal, you know what I mean? And it's important in the morning to like do your hair, brush your teeth, exercise. Because when you look good, you feel good. You know what I mean? And whenever you work out, you release endorphins. And once you, like, when you start your day off right, you're ready to conquer the day. And then go to work, come home, and grind more. That's what I do. I make a motivational video. I listen to motivational speeches. I read, and rinse and repeat. You know what I mean? And then not right before bed, but before I do my reading before I go to bed, I'll have an hour of leisure. Usually that consists of just me scrolling through social media or playing my PlayStation. And also in the mornings, if you really want to start your day off right, turn off your phone at night, because I got to the point where I don't even need an alarm, you know what I mean? But social media will distract you. Do not let anything distract you. If there are distractions in your life, get rid of them, period. I'm not saying you have to get rid of social media, but use it in your free time. I started, when I go to work, I start turning my phone off. I'll turn it on my break, scroll through social media, give like inspirational statuses or whatever. But there's a time to work and there's a time to play, and only have those distractions when it's time to play. But you have to have self-discipline, and you have to be consistent. So many people are like, oh, I've tried everything, nothing seems to work. Yeah, but I guarantee you haven't tried consistency, because if you did, you'd still be doing whatever you want, like whatever your dreams are. You would still be chasing your dreams. You would still be trying to achieve your goals. But no, people just want to give up. And that's what separates the legends from the ordinary people. You are not ordinary. So stop acting like it. Know your self-worth and go and get your self-worth. Go and make your self-worth if you don't know your self-worth. You know what I'm saying? We are all here for a greater reason than we can possibly imagine. We are here for a reason greater than ourselves. And you need to stop perpetuating your life. Stop just wasting away and go grind. Go get what you want. Everybody has it in you. Mark my words, I'm going to be the greatest motivational speaker in the world. And if I can do it, you can do it. And I know that's cliche. I know a lot of people say that. But if you know my story, like, you'll understand. Like, if you want to know my story, listen to When Life Gives You Lemons, Create a Miracle. I literally have been through so much in my life. And for years, I let it define me. But now I'm making it refine me. And I am chasing my purpose. I'm chasing my dreams and aspirations. I'm not taking no for an answer. And whatever, make a huge goal for yourself. Huge dreams. And if you fall short, one, you can learn from those. You can fail forward. You can learn from each mistake, and then you can apply that and do something differently. Do not waste your life. Rise and grind. Sleep and grind again. And whatever you do in your life, whether it's your job, your chores around the house, your responsibilities, do with 120% of your effort. Why? Because whatever you do, or how you do one thing, is how you do everything else. Like, the amount of effort you put in one thing is the amount of effort you put in every single thing else. Like, I started grinding harder at work. I started putting in my full effort instead of just doing the bare minimum. And my videos are getting better. And I'm motivated. I'm not always motivated, but when I'm not motivated, my self-discipline is what gets me going. And you need to not ever give up. Like I said, never give up, never surrender, never take no for an answer, period. Unlock that beast mode, that champion mode in you, and face your fears. And if you're scared, well, that's good. Everybody's scared. That just means you're human. But you need to chase, you need to run towards whatever you're scared of, and eventually you will be courageous. And once you're courageous, you will understand that nothing will stop you. It's all a mental game. Like, Muhammad Ali was fighting George Foreman, and Muhammad Ali was retired for a while, and George Foreman was just giving him the work. And then Muhammad Ali gripped him up. You know how they do the bear hug in boxing? And he said, "Is that all you got?" And it broke him mentally. Like, everything in life is a mental game. It's all about your mindset. And it's about applying everything that you know to, you know what I mean? Like, you need to have actions behind your mindset. Your mindset is pointless. You know what I mean? You need to be determined, consistent, persistent, and you can never, ever, ever give up, or you're wasting your life, period.